Good morning, ladies. We are here for week number 4. I'm super excited to be wrapping up our Posh Steps to Success. So we've made our way around our blooming flower here. So April showers bring May flowers. So we're ready to start seeing all this hard work start to bloom as we enter into May. Of course, this is something you need to continue to do, and you need to continue to make yourself better and more consistent at these tasks we've talked about. But number 7 today, which is this one right here, we will talk about, and it is super important. So number 7 is follow up on past orders and people who received your samples. So we've done we've done the Frank list. We've done the 75 tracker. We've contacted people. We may have launched our own event and worked on doing that. We've engaged our VIP members. We've went out into the community and done our business to expose our brand, ourselves, and what we do for a living. We are ready. We have our bags ready, full of samples, full of things to share with people. So we've done some impromptu poshing, and along the ways, we should be getting contact information. Tongue twister this morning. So I'm going to talk about how to do a great follow-up, some things to consider. Also, I'm going to show you some things that I use. So in the Posh box, there was the Posh memory jogger, and this was a great one to use with your Frank's list, and it is in the box. Posh memory jogger. It's got little questions on it that will help you think of 50 new people to Posh, so you could reference that again. But they also had these little tracker sheets, and there was 3 of them. So I'm going to kind of use these for different needs. Like I'll have one for party contacts, one for order contacts or sample reviews, and one for possible new team members. And I'm going to keep those on here as my follow-up because it's kind of good. If you look at these, they have the name, the email, phone. It has different areas that you're going to contact them about. And then you can do responses over here, maybe when you sent a follow-up or when you sent the samples, so that you are very routine with following up. Another one that you could use is I have this one on Posh Crew too, my Posh monthly plan. I love this because every month it sets goals for me, and within that month, let's say it's 20 orders, 10 samples out, 4 booked home parties or Facebook parties or portable parties, and 4 new team members. Now again, this can be customized by highlighting it to your goals and what your goals. Maybe your goals are 10 orders, 10 sample packs, 2 home or portable or Facebook parties, and maybe 2 new members. Totally up to you and what your goals are. But I love this little monthly sheet, and I'll kind of show you. I'm working on mine. I haven't kept up with my orders because I've done a lot of home parties and I've had a lot of online orders, and that's where I do my follow-up from. But again, I'm writing down where samples are coming from, what orders I have in so far, and it's a great way to just keep myself accountable and keep those goals on a monthly basis. But today, like I said, our blooming flower is to focus on follow-up. So within your packet, when you printed it, there's this sheet right here, and it's how should a small business participate in the art of customer follow-up. So I'm going to fastly walk through these 7 steps and give you some ideas. So number 1 is set expectations first. So many people get worried about the follow-up process because they feel like it's a cold call. It's not a cold call if you set expectations first. So a lot of times when those samples go out, I will say to them, hey, I would love to see what you thought of those samples. Would you mind if I followed up with you later next week? Or would you mind if I called you next Tuesday? I would really love to know what you think. So again, you're setting those expectations of, I would love to call you. You're asking for permission. May I call you? And is next week okay? What's a better day for you? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Set expectations. Follow through with those expectations. If you tell somebody you're going to call next Monday to follow up with their samples, do it. Now, I'm not going to promise you when you call them they use the sample, but you're going to give them a reminder that, okay, she cares for me. She wants to know what I think. I'm going to use that sample if I haven't already. So set expectations. Number 2, focus on after the sale. So you don't want to be a hit and run consultant. You don't want to be that one that just you contact the customer only when you think they need a reorder. You want to be in contact with them often. So you're going to check in often. Add them to a VIP group. That is an easy way for you to be in front of them on a routine basis. Send a thank you note. If they place an order, send a thank you note. Send a happy mail with a few samples in it. Send an email to make sure that they know about their perks of points, or remind them to check in on their perks of points and see what they have so far. Maybe there's new exclusives across the top that you want to share with them. Check in with them often, not just for the sale. Number 3 is another thing to focus on as far as sales go. Instead of waiting for someone to come to you, think ahead. Think ahead what's coming up. So right now we had, from the transition from winter to spring, I knew there was several things that people were going to start feeling. They're going to feel like they needed to slough off that old dry winter skin and get ready with some fresh new skin. Very hydrating things. Lip scrubs, body scrubs if they're a self-tanner. There's several things that you have to think about ahead of time to jog their memory of saying, oh yeah, that would be great. I do. My lips kind of feel a little chapped, or my skin's been really dry. I bet you that body scrub or that snarky bar would be amazing. So think about those things. Number 4, remember, make them feel special. Maybe remind them about birthday perks in the month that it's their birthday. Have a VIP event where you invite exclusively just those VIP members. They're special. You appreciate them. Invite just them. Make them feel special for being your customer and a loyal customer at that. Number 5, be special. So reach out with special offers with no strings attached. Too many times companies only make special offers to attract new customers. And a lot of times I will do this as my customer service. I will contact them if I know that there's a new product out that's a similar fragrance that they love, because I'm thinking about them. I'll say, you know what, Amy, I was thinking about you when this product came out. I know you love Sassioma. You were sad when it went away, but let's try this one. I'm going to send you a few samples so you can try it. You are going above and beyond to make sure that customer is satisfied. Fill a need. When you hear or see something on social media that jogs your memory, let's say they said they got a cut or a burn, send them some Happy Meal, or send them a message that said, you know what, Sarah, I saw you had a problem with a burn on your arm. I would love for you to try our healer, and at no charge I'm going to go ahead and send you a healer, or I'm going to send you a sample of a healer. Now, this may be a VIP group, you know a little bit more, so there's times I give things away because these people are my repeat buyers, and I truly care for them, and I know that me getting product on them makes them feel good, and they are more apt to come back to me as their consultant. Number 6, get personal. Be real. Make connections. Build friendships. Not a hit and run consultant. You always hear me say that. Listen to what people have to say. Make them feel important. Build relationships and let them know you appreciate them. So important when you're building a relationship-based business. Number 7, make your own decisions. So home office offers lots of specials, actually specials that I can't even keep up on and don't always blast out to my customers because I want to not overload them on specials. So on my VIP page, and again, this is a closed, this is a secret group, it's not a public page, I may do a special 2-day event where I say place an online order and I'm going to send you a big fat yummy hand cream because I appreciate your customer service. Or just have a special event going on where you're adding some sample packs to orders for them to try new things. This is your business. Make it personal. Give some things away. Give your information away. Go an extra step with going farther to drop samples off, dropping off a few Posh papers. Do a personal drop off because maybe the shipping's too much for them. Go above and beyond. Make this your personalized business, not just Posh. This is Posh by Shalene. This is Posh by Pamela. This is Posh by Sasha. This is Posh by Morgan. Make it your business. And lastly, how often should you follow up with a customer? Now, I love my customer care cards, and you guys have heard me talk about these time and time again. And I use these at home parties. And this is a good example of what they're talking about here. It's called, when you're trying to figure out how often to follow up with a customer, it's called a bug me meter. On a 1 to 10, how much contact do you want with me? If you're interested in a home spa, 1 through 10. If they put a 10 and they're super interested, I'm going to add them to my VIP group. I'm going to get them connected right away. If you have a section on 1 to 10, would you like a newsletter, be added to my VIP page, and they put a 1, probably not someone I'm going to connect with per se and hook them up to my VIP page because they may not want all that exposure to them, to all that information. So similar to the bug me meter, my customer care cards gives me an idea of how much a customer wants contact with me. So again, this is the art of customer follow-up. This is the art of making your business yours and making these customers loyal to you. Make sure you're following up. The fortune is in the follow-up, and it's in the relationships you build and what you do for people. It's not all about you. I say that to my 6-year-old all the time. It's not about you. You got to step out of your box and make it about them. So this week, work on your customer follow-ups, and I cannot wait to hear what all of this is doing for your May business. Thanks, ladies, and have a great last week.